Hello and welcome back to Cody's Radio Workshop. Something again a little bit different. This is a Lauson digital FM radio, but it's got a little kicker too. I bought this from an online auction, which isn't the one that you're thinking about, and it was really cheap. Sold for parts or not working, but we've sorted that, kind of. So, in the box we've got the USB cable, which charges the unit, and it also does the data transfer as well. It's come with a 16GB SanDisk card, memory card, and the user manual in several different languages, which I'm quite pleased about because it absolutely took me ages to try and work it out before I realised that there was actually an English one in there. But it says it's a high sensitivity FM radio, with memory positions for your favourite radio stations and music, an LCD display and a 3-watt built-in speaker. And I'll tell you something, I've already had a go with this and it sounds absolutely awesome. Plays music from, it says from your 32GB high capacity TF memory card. Well, it's actually got a 16GB one in there. Windows Media Audio, with ID3 tag function for titles, auxiliary in, earphone output, rechargeable battery, 5V by USB cable included. So there we go, that's what came in the box. So I'll just bob all of that back in there just for the moment. In fact, I'll leave the USB cable out because I'll be using that to charge very shortly. And pop the box at the back and we'll bring the actual radio back in. Sorry about the fingerprints on the front. If it really bothers anybody, let's clean them off. It does have a screen protector on it, so fingerprints are inconsequential really. But it's a really neat unit, with the push buttons selectors on the front. It's got a like button on top and a search function. Now, when I first saw this, I thought it was another push button, but actually it's the pull out FM aerial, and it's really quite good. So it's going to be my new travel radio because I like it that much. It's got a rotary on, off and volume switch. On the back we've got a panel here which I thought was just decorative, but actually it sorts out the bass response. So on the back there we've got Lauson Radio FM Alta Sensibilidad. It's a new word for me. With the FM 87 to 108, the input is 5V at 500 milliamps and the output is 3 watts, made in the People's Republic of China, and there is a serial number on there as well. Open the battery pack up. Now, when this came to me not working, if I just leave that there for a moment, because what I had in one of the boxes under the bench was this, an old Nokia mobile phone. Now, this came in a box full of all sorts of stuff and I've never used it as a phone, which bizarrely it still has the Peely label on the front, so maybe it will work. But this was the battery that was actually inside the radio when it came, so I've just swapped them over because the battery inside the radio was dead and would not take a charge. It's a Nokia, well, the one that it actually came with just says BL5C. Now, from historical times, I knew that the BL5C was generally regarded as a Nokia. So I went on the hunt for this, found it, took the battery out and popped it into this one. So if we have a look, it's just your standard Nokia BL5C battery, and there's a nice clean battery compartment. And that's all there really is to the radio. So let's have a look. The screen's come on. Right, it's accessed the memory card at the moment, and to get onto radio we press the FM button. We're on 89.3, which is radio 2. If there's any music on when I turn it up, I will turn it straight back down again. I don't want to get lined up at dawn and shot by the YouTube police.
Can I find the love in the dentist chair? At this, I met my wife, brackets, my dentist.
But the sound out of such a little...
Children, that's Dave from Bristol, exactly what we were looking for. Alison Foxall says, I'm a dentist and I married a dentist because no one else would have me. And Stuart says, Lady V.
So the sound from that, and bearing in mind that it is... Let's have a look. Where are we? Well, we'll call it 12 centimetres long. You know, it's about as big as a cigarette packet, really. 12 centimetres long and 6 centimetres wide. So it's half as tall as it is wide.
Affected your life, only for the
but if I put some of the music on that's on the
now we want to know about your
memory card, we press the FM button again to get off FM. There's no dedicated button for accessing the memory card. Anyway, on the screen there it tells us the duration of play, how long the track's actually on for, and it gives you the scrolling text which tells you what's actually playing. At the top it's track 3 out of 5 tracks that are on the memory card at the moment. It's music that's playing, and the sample bit rate is 192 and now 224. Up to earlier on I've been listening to something, it went up to 256. So it's got your live bit rate on there as well. You obviously got the symbol there that shows you that it is playing from the memory card, and the remaining battery power, which obviously it's full. It's just a really neat thing. Anyway, so we don't get shot by the YouTube police, we'll limit the amount of music that I'm playing. On the side there you've got the mini USB, which connects, you can charge it from your computer I suppose if you want, although it's quicker to charge it from a dedicated plug. But it, obviously with the included USB cable, it also does the data transfer, so you can transfer your music, for instance, from your computer onto the actual radio. You've got the auxiliary in, so you can listen to something else that you've got plugged in, and you've got the headphone socket as well. Nothing else on there apart from a hole there so that you could perhaps put a hand strap in. I was surprised not to find one in the box, but then again it is second hand and it was for parts and not working, but just swapping the battery out, and it seems like I've hit the jackpot with this little one. But it is tiny, really. I really like this. For a little travel radio, I can just put in my pocket, listen to whatever I want with my headphones in, that inside my pocket. It's not going to cause any issues at all. Really good quality. Build quality is absolutely excellent. Obviously there on the bottom is the micro SD card slot, but the general build quality, there's no creaks, it's not plasticky, the black part feels rubberized. It's just a real good quality. I've never heard of Lauson or Lauson before, but I certainly will be looking again. I bought several radios from the online auction, and they will be featuring in up and coming videos. So do keep your eyes peeled and click the like button. Leave a comment, but most importantly, subscribe. It keeps me happy, and when I'm happy I produce more videos. Hit the like button, leave a comment, but like I said, most importantly, subscribe. Catch you later.